Let's start towards the top of the mat. Feet right underneath the hips in a nice Tadasana position, palms pressed at the heart. Give yourself a nice deep breath just to let yourself settle in. Finding the weight right at the middle of their feet, lower belly pulling up and in. We'll start with a few breaths to really get the movement and the breath pattern connected. On your inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, nice long waistline. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. And exhale, bring your hands to the heart. Moving through a half sun salutation now. Inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Bend the knees here if you need to, bending at the hips. Inhale, lift halfway to Ardha Uttanasana. Watch that you're not curved here. Keep the spine nice and long. On your exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana, head drops at the bottom. Inhale, reverse swan dive, press the legs, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll move through that a few more times. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana, let the head drop. Inhale, lift halfway, nice long spine. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, reverse swan dive, press through the legs, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Moving through one last time of this half sun salutation, inhaling up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhaling, lifting halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the legs, sweeping all the way up. Hasta Tadasana. Exhale, hands to the heart to Tadasana. So now we'll move through Sun Salutation A with an Ashtanga pranam in the middle. I'll explain it when we get there. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhaling, folding forward into your Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, place the hands down onto the mat and step back to your plank. So I'm going to pause here for just a brief moment. Ashtanga pranam means that there's going to be 8 points connected to the mat. So you already have 4 of them, 2 feet and 2 hands. The next 2 things is we bring down the knees, the hips will shift back, and then you lower down the chest and the chin. This can be awkward if you have never done it before, so if you plop down on the mat, it's all good. We've all been there. Here we go. Knees come down, hips move back, chest and chin come down to the mat. From here, you're going to push with the feet. Inhale, come through to cobra. Let the toes point, small cobra. Exhale, lift up through tabletop, tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we stay here in down dog for 5 full breaths. Really stiffening up the hands to take the weight off the wrists. If you need to change this in some way, if you need to move the feet wider apart, if you need to bend the knees, if you need to widen the arms, do whatever adjustments you need to make down dog work for you. On your inhale, lift the head. Walk or hop the feet up. Lift the spine halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Press through those legs, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart. We're going to move through that one more time. Same thing. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Hasta Tadasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, hands come down to the mat, step or float back to your plank. And moving through Ashtanga pranam one more time, allowing the knees to come down, the hips to shift back, bending at the elbows, chest and chin come down. Inhale, slide the heart through the hands, come to cobra, head, neck, and shoulders lift. Exhale, lower the chest and press through your tabletop. Inhale if you need to, if you need an extra breath, and then exhale to down dog, staying for 5 full breaths. Be mindful of your head placement here. Make sure that you're not pressing the head forward. Instead, just let it dangle between the arms. We're looking for the longest line in the spine as possible. On your inhale, lift the eyes, step or hop the feet forward, lift the spine halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, sweeping those arms all the way up overhead, and then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. We'll move through Sun Salutation A again, but this time we'll change in the middle there. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, folding forward. A change is coming up. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Hands come down to the mat, step back to your plank. Now, instead of going Ashtanga Pranam, we're going to lower down the knees, keep plank in the body, and just lower down. Release the feet. Inhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders for Cobra. Exhale, press through your tabletop and find your downward facing dog. So this variation of the knees coming down first without Ashtanga Pranam, just lowering down the front of the body, is a transition into Chaturanga Dandasana, which we will get to in the next round. On your inhale, lift your head. Step or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Lift the spine halfway, Ardha Uttanasana, then exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, reverse swan dive, lifting those arms all the way up, and then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Just a few words before we move into this final variation of Sun Salutation A. This will be quite advanced, meaning that I will, instead of stepping back to plank, I will hop back. And instead of coming onto the belly in Chaturanga Dandasana, I will shift directly into upward facing dog and then shift directly back into downward facing dog from there. If this is not where you are in your practice, there's no need to force yourself if your body is not ready for it yet. Okay, I've said my piece. Let's move on. On your inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward, come into your Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant those hands down, step or jump back to find your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, sweep up to upward facing dog, and then exhale, press it back to downward facing dog. Again, we'll stay here for 5 full breaths, energizing through the shoulders, the arms, keeping the belly lifted, front ribs closed. Nice, steady breath. On your inhale, lift the eyes to the fingers, step or hop to the top of the mat, lift the spine halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, reverse swan dive, sweeping those arms up overhead, and exhale, hands to the heart. Awesome. So that's Sun Salutation A and some of the ways to modify it. Next, we'll move into the Hatha style of a Sun Salutation. Okay, our Hatha Sun Salutation starts in Tadasana as well at the top of the mat. On your inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, letting the head drop. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back with just the left foot, coming into a low lunge. So the back knee lowers, back toe can go as you need. Inhale, come up to vertical, and let the arms sweep up by your ears. This is small upper back bend here. Exhale where you need. Taking another breath in the low lunge. As you exhale, the hands come down to the mat, step back to find your plank, and move through your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, press it back to Downward Facing Dog, staying here for just a few breaths. On your inhale, lift the head. And exhale, step that left foot forward now, coming into low lunge on the opposite side. Inhale as you lift your torso and let the arms sweep up by the ears. Exhale and settle into the lunge. Taking a breath. On your exhale, the hands come down to the front edge of your mat and then step the back foot forward, coming into Uttanasana. This is an exhale. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, press through the legs, sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come to the heart. So move through that again with Chaturanga in the middle this time. On your inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold hands down. This time, step back with the right foot so that we're starting on the opposite side. Inhale, walk or sweep the arms up by your ears for low lunge. Exhale where you need. Stay for a breath. As you exhale, bring the hands down. Find your way back to plank. This time through, I'll move through a chaturanga, but feel free to do what works for you. Lowering down. Inhale, lifting up to cobra or up dog. Exhale, press it back to downward facing dog, staying for a few breaths. On your inhale, lift the head. Exhale, step the right leg forward. Find low lunge on the other side. Inhale, walk or sweep the arms up by your ears. Exhale, settle into the lunge. On your exhale, the hands come down to the mat. Step the back foot forward. Find Uttanasana, your forward fold at the front of the mat. Then inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up to Hasta Tadasana. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Good, so we'll take a different variation this time, moving into a high lunge instead of low lunge. On your inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, step back with the left foot. Find high lunge, back knee can soften here, plant down through the feet. Inhale, sweep or walk the arms up. Exhale, settle into that high lunge. Technically crescent pose. On your exhale, hands come down to the mat. Find your way back to plank and move through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, staying for a couple breaths. On your inhale, lift the head. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Find your high lunge. Then inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, settling in. On your exhale, the hands come down to the mat. Step the back foot forward. Find Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Coming up to Hasta Tadasana, arms above the head, and exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. We'll move through this one last time. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. This time, the right foot steps back, high lunge, plant down through those feet. Inhale, sweep or walk yourself up. Exhale, settle into the lunge. On your next exhale, let the hands come down to the mat, step back to plank, and find your way through your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. A few breaths here. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, step the right leg forward. Plant down through those feet. Inhale, sweep it or walk it up. Crescent pose. Exhale, settling in. On your next exhale, the hands come down to the mat. Step the back foot forward. Find Uttanasana, your forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, head lowers. Uttanasana. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Press through the legs, sweeping the arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart. And that's our Hatha Sun Salutation with some of its variations. On this first round of our Sun Salutation B, we'll move a little bit slower as there are a lot of moving parts. On your inhale, move into chair pose, bending the knees, shooting the sit bones back, arms sweep up by the ears. Exhale where you need to here. Make sure that the lower belly is pulling up and that the lower back is straight. On your next exhale, fold forward here into Uttanasana. Now let the legs fold as they will. If they're a little bent, it's fine. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling and folding, allowing the hands to come down to the mat. Step or float back to your plank. Lowering down either knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Nice long neck, shoulders pull back. And exhale, press it back. Find your downward facing dog. Now to move into warrior one in this variation, we'll turn the left heel inward and step the right leg forward, finding warrior one. Inhale as you rise up. Arms come by the ears. Exhale, settle in. We'll stay for a breath, although technically when you're in an Ashtanga practice, you're only up there for the inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down. Find your way back to your plank and move through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press it back to your downward facing dog. I'm moving to warrior one on the second side. This time the right heel rotates inward and step the left foot forward for your warrior one. Inhale as you rise up. Breathing here if you need the extra breaths. Then on the exhale, the hands will come down to the mat. You'll step back to plank again and move through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhaling, pressing back to downward facing dog. Always being mindful that if you need to take child's pose instead, then do that. Do what feels best for your body. There's no need to beat ourselves up or force the body into something it just doesn't want to do. So honor your energy and what your body's telling you. On your inhale, lift the head, step or hop the feet to the top of the mat, lift the spine to Ardha Uttanasana, then exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale to chair pose again, bend those knees, sweep the arms up, exhale Tadasana, hands to the heart, and that's one full Sun Salutation B. And we'll move through that again, a little bit faster this time. Inhale, coming to chair pose, bend the knees, sweep the arms up, exhale, forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold hands down, step or float back to plank, move through your vinyasa. Inhaling as you come into the back bend, exhale as you press back to your downward facing dog. Left heel rotates inward, right leg steps forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale the hands down to the mat, step back to plank, move through your vinyasa. So exhaling as you lower down, inhaling into the back bend, exhaling back into your downward facing dog. Turn the right heel in, step the left leg forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat, step back to plank. Vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale into the back bend. Exhale, press it back, down dog. We stay now for 5 full breaths. On your inhale, lift the head, step or hop the feet to the top of the mat, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair pose, bend those knees, sweep the arms up by the ears, and then exhale, Tadasana. Excellent. You've moved through Sun Salutation B. And no doubt by now you feel nice and warm. If you have the time, allow yourself to lay flat in Shavasana for at least 2 minutes or 3 minutes if you can. If not, just take a few moments and just settle in on your breath and allow your body to absorb everything that you've just done with these Sun Salutations.
Thank you for practicing with me. If you liked the class, please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And be sure to click the bell for email notifications when new videos are released. Let me know how you felt after doing this practice in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Also, if you have a request for a specific focus or tutorial, please ask in the comments below. Please share this video if you know someone who might enjoy it. Be well and remember to breathe. See you next time.